Nathan, this afternoon's trip to Penrith ends in disappointment with a 2-1 defeat. Initially, your thoughts?
Obviously, very, very disappointed, Chris. I think we've made some enforced changes today. I think on the whole we played well. We've played the second half with 10 men, and I can't ask any more of the lads of the work rate they've put in. We didn't look like we had 10 men, but in the end it was just a little bit. It was a step too far for us, and I think we've just got to take it on the chin. A lot of stuff didn't go our way, those kind of 50-50 decisions. I think they consistently kind of went against us. Disappointed.
Does it concern you, Nathan? We go 1-0 up, probably against a run of play, but to concede so quickly straight after, what was your thoughts on that?
Well, naturally disappointed. You close the shop up when you score. It was a very well worked goal from us. We were great going from defence into midfield. Final third, it wasn't quite clicking, but on the goal it did, and it was a very, very good goal and finish for us. But uncharacteristically, obviously, a mistake in defence. Across, we've been not good enough in terms of the clearance. Wasn't clean enough, and it's left them obviously to put the ball in the back of the net. And I can't really hold that against the lads because they've been outstanding all season. Sometimes, some days, things just don't go your way, and today, on so many levels, it didn't quite go our way. So, like I say, I think we've just got to take it on the chin and move on.
The second half was difficult as it was after the first half. We're coming level, but it was made even more difficult with that red card so quickly. Firstly, your thoughts on that red card, but secondly, it was made so much difficult that second half, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm not the referee. It was a foul. There's no doubt about it. Was it a red? I don't think so. I don't think the ref thought it was a red. Certainly by his indication to Fergie when it happened, he said it wasn't a red. But obviously Penrith, using the dark arts to get around the ref, give him a decision to make, and he made it into a red card, which is disappointing. But that was the story of the day. I think there's a lot of decisions that have gone against us today. Just all them 50-50s. It seemed to be that we were constantly at our backs against the wall with the decisions. But you get that, and it's one of those days where things just haven't gone right for us on so many levels. So, but I've got to look at the positives, and with 10 men, we're absolutely brilliant. The lads have ran themselves into the ground. We've had chances, but we've, at the end, a lapse in concentration on a corner, something we've been very, very good at. They've had a clean error at goal and scored it, and that again, that's not like us. But the effort we put into the second half probably contributed to the mental fatigue. So concentration levels weren't quite there. You've just got to see the game out. We didn't do that.
Let's focus on looking ahead, Nath. We've got a tough game on Wednesday night against Whitley Bay, a side that are flying currently in the league. What's your thoughts going into that game?
Looking forward to it. Obviously, we'll have bodies back, which is a positive for us. And listen, they're a good team. Obviously, they've had a great start to the season. They're free scoring, very good attacking team. But I've said it from the get-go with these group of lads. We can beat anyone on our day. We have to do it consistently if we want to get to where we want to by the end of the season. And Whitley Bay at home is just another game of a 38-game season that we, at this stage of the season, we obviously want to try to peg them back a little bit. Yes, they're unbeaten, but they're coming to our place and we're very good at home. And I know the players that we've got, it's a game that we can win, but we need to be on it. We need to stifle them, but we need to be better in the final third from our side. It's one of the big things I've said all season from us. We're a brilliant team between the boxes. We're a brilliant team in the defensive box. But that final third, which is where it all matters to win games, we create enough chances to win games, but we're not clinical enough. So we need to be more clinical, and no doubt against Whitley, I'm sure we'll create chances, but we've got to put them away to win the game. So yeah, we're all looking forward to it.
Nathan, disappointing this afternoon, but we very much look forward to Wednesday and hope we can bounce back. Thank you very much for your time.
Cheers, pal.